Morning, welcome back to the Roll Project. Saturday morning, it's the 22nd of February. It's about 8 o'clock, 8:15 in the morning. It is going to be a stinking hot day here in Victoria, in Australia. It has been absolutely super dry for a long time. Just take a look at the land. So as you can see, all the grass there, all brown, all dried out. The only thing with a little bit of colour is some ferns over there, and I've got to say, to the naked eye, they're not looking good. The ferns up the hill there, same thing, a lot of brown ferns, which is pretty unusual. But yeah, this whole place is very dry, very barren. But that's not what I'm doing today. I'm not here watering a garden. I'm here to work through some firewood. Let's have a look at what I'm going to do. So this pile here in the storage bay is the absolute crap and utter rubbish and twigs and sticks and odds and sods and cookies and everything that's sort of been left over from when we were processing firewood from down the bottom of the hill. It's all the wood we didn't think was worth selling when we were filling up the firewood stores, but that's a heck of a lot more than I was expecting. It'd be more than what I'll bend through, considering I have another massive pile of this at the top of the hill. So I'm going to work my way through it today, and I'm going to see if I can actually sell this off. I don't know if I can sell it for half normal price and give someone a massive load of firewood. Half price, I'm happy, they're happy, I get it out of the way and they get some cheapo firewood to burn. Right, let's get processing. Weapon of choice today for the small twigs and branches, which, looking at the diameter of them, they'll go into the double split pile. But yeah, weapon of choice is the swing saw. So we'll get that done first, get that pile cleared, and then either with a kinetic splitter or the hydraulic splitter that's behind me, I'll start working my way through everything that's in here. I think I'm going to go grab one of the trailers and position that close, and then I'll load that trailer directly with any of the wood. Right, let's get these machines fired up and let's get going. Well, hopefully you can see it looks, oh, it's at least half open, but it's definitely not letting, oh, it's fully clogged all the way underneath here, so yep, it's not letting all the sawdust and that fall out. So we will get this opened up and stop me getting sawdust in the face. Right, just put this camera down and get this job finished. Right, we have just one lonely piece in there, and the only way I'm going to get that out is to go grab a screwdriver, but that whole opening now is much clearer, so I'm going to get less dust in the face. Let's get going again and get the rest of this cut up. Right, we have got through quite a bit of wood there. A few more pieces to go, but the situation we're having now is so much wood there it's starting to clog up the swing. So as you can see, the saw blade there is not fully retracting. Hopefully you can see that with the shadows. So rather than carrying on while it's dangerous, And rather than just pushing all that out of the way, what I'm going to do is do a bit of a clean up now. So all the scrap stuff will go into kindling bags. All the stuff that's double split will go into double split bags for pizza wood, and the rest of it will get put in the wood store over there. Always maximising profit. Right, let's get the time lapse going and get this lot cleared up. Well, as you can see, that's not a bad haul at all. A few pieces left there, which once we've done this section, we'll add it all and remix it. But right now, it's 10:30, so by the watch, been going, let's say 2 hours, but I would imagine an hour and a half in total. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of double splits. So that's four bags at $20 each. That's $80. 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of kindling, $10 each. So that's $40. Plus all of that that'll go into the firewood store to be sold. So we've got a nice little sum there. We've got 80, 40, 120 bucks once it's sold, and yeah, that's for like an hour and a half's work of scrap wood. Basically, I had thought of putting that through the chipper and wasting it. So not bad going. A little bit of work in it, but pretty easy overall. Right, I'm going to now get into the next pile and get that lot sorted, because once that's done, I got to get into this stuff, and this stuff is nasty and ugly, and there is going to be an awful lot of scrap and waste that comes out of this. If you think this is waste wood, and I'm going to try and pick out the best bits from it, so I wouldn't be surprised if a quarter or a third of that ends up as waste. But before we do that, we'll finish off the swing saw with these pieces, and then I'll bring you guys back once I'm done. Right, okay, 20 minutes later, got the rest of that wood cut up there. Bit more in the pile that's going to go in the firewood store. But the rest of this, to be honest, once I'd actually got it cut up to size, and that, it's all scrap. So where I talked earlier about bringing the trailer up here and all this crappy stuff here, throwing that straight into the trailer and selling it off dirt cheap. The stuff that's still on the ground here, that's going to go first into the trailer. I looked at it, I can't sell it, not for full price, and I don't want to go mixing it in really with any of the other bags of wood. Right, I'm going to take a little breather, possibly go get the trailer, take the swing saw away and clear some space in here, and then I'll have a look and see whether I actually make a start or not on this next pile. Reason I say that is it is getting seriously hot. They said it's going to be 38 degrees today by 11 o'clock. Well, it's only about 10:30 now. It's not getting to 38, definitely not. It don't feel like that now, but it is getting hot, and yeah, I don't know if I want to make a start or not, but I'll have a drink, have a rest, and then come back, and we'll either end this video or I'll crack into this wood. Right, well, that's everything tidied up that I need to get tidied up. Stuff's ready to go in the trailer, all the bags are gone. The swing saw is back in the garage, top of the hill. And firewood, teleportation. Yep, we've got a couple of rows there for new firewood. Right, we got the big for me, not big by American standards, but 10 by 5 trailer up here, tipper trailer. So you can see it's pretty new. Right, it is now time to get all this junk on the floor in the trailer, and all of this needs to either go under the saw, through the splitter, or hit with an axe and end up in there. Or if there's any good stuff, if we find it, I will put it in the firewood pile there. Right, let's make a start and see what I can find. So those pieces, well, they'll be going in the well, those pieces, they'll be going in the firewood store. They're good enough to sell, good enough to burn. Alright, chainsaw. Oh my god, this looks tough. Yep, that's for the that's for the log splitter. I'm not putting myself through a split down the middle challenge today. No way, way too hot. See, some of this stuff ain't bad, like that. The chainsaw in here, cut that off. That's a great piece of firewood to sell. But this end is a bit ordinary, so that'll go in the scrap pile. There you go, let's have a look at that piece. That's newly split, as you just saw. Burnt its char on the outside. There's a absolute layer of char there. In the absolute middle, the core of the wood, bit of termite damage and rot. But this centre section, which is ultimately the majority of this wood, that's good, perfectly dry now. It's a wavy grain, so that's a tight wavy grain. That'll burn perfect. Shame the rest of it makes it look rubbish. Right, well, I've had enough. It's getting hotter and hotter, and it's not great swinging the axe around. Right here where we are, don't get a big breeze. Looking up, all the trees there are all blowing around, but right here is pretty still. I'm just getting hotter and hotter. Mouth's dry, and yeah, I need a drink, so I'm going to call it for today. We'll take a few photographs of that wood and get it on Facebook, see if I can get any interested parties, and maybe come back one night this week and finish it off, get it loaded up fully, and see if we can get a buyer. Right, and here I am a few nights later. Absolutely filthy, as you can see, but got on really well. Have a look at this. So I advertised all the wood, nice and honest, put it up on Facebook Marketplace. Ugly wood for sale, termite damaged, some rot, burn, ugly offcuts. Who wants it? Selling it for half price. My God, I was inundated. I guess that's just an indication of the economy right now, where people are looking for saving money where they can. So they offer a cheap wood, people are grabbing it even if it's ugly. What I've done tonight, worked through everything else that was in this area, cut it and booked it and split it and thrown it in that pile there, and then 2 cubes going out the door for delivery tomorrow. I'll say one thing for certain, no, I ain't going to get rich doing this. It's as much work, if not more, splitting and booking the messy and ugly stuff than it is grabbing a complete log and working your way through it, making firewood. It's bloody hard work, and getting half the pay for it. But cleared all this area. We've got a few plans on the go at the moment with some potential other firewood supplies, so really need to get this area cleared. Right, that's the end of the video. As we say, thanks for watching.